Welcome. Today we are going to talk about introduction to cybercrime and information technology. My name is Rupesh Mittal. I am assistant professor of practice here at CSE department, VIGNANA JYOTHI Institute of Engineering and Technology, Hyderabad. Every day we see thousands of people lose money, data and privacy because of cybercrime. From fake calls and phishing links to ransomware attacks and identity theft, cybercrime has become one of the biggest threats in the digital world. Now, to understand what exactly is cybercrime, who are cybercriminals, and how can we protect ourselves from this all various digital attacks that are happening. So, in this video, we are going to see and try to understand what are the different fundamentals of cybercrime and information security in a very simple and a practical way. With this, let us start what is meant by a cybercrime. So, before that, what exactly is a foundation guide to understand the cybercrime? What are the different cyber threats and everything? Now, when we refer to cybercrime, it is generally an any unlawful activity carried out using computers or digital devices, networks on the internet. In simple words, if I tell, when technology is used as a tool or as a target to commit a crime, it becomes cybercrime. So, who are the targets of the cybercrime? It can be individuals, businesses, banks, government, or critical infrastructural institutes. Now, let us try to understand what are the various types of generally we see crimes that happen with this. So, examples can be like online frauds, hacking of some devices, identity theft, and cyber stalking, social media scams, some data theft is done, some ransomware attacks, which we so many get complaints on ransomware attacks, online financial frauds. Some money is lost because of some financial fraud. You may have seen already, even the government of India, the Prime Minister, to the every individual is now talking about digital arrest, some other crimes. So these are all financial frauds that happen with us. So let us try to understand how the origin of cybercrime or the word cybercrime has started. So the word cybercrime comes from the term cybernetics, which was related to the communication and the control systems which involved machines and the humans. As computers and the internet became popular during the year 1980s and 1990s, crime started involving digital technology and this started increasing. So gradually this term, which we call as cybercrime, became commonly used to describe crimes committed in the field of cyberspace, the virtual world created by the computer networks and the internet. Now, how does the cybercrime and the information security catalyst look like? Now, in here, we have to understand cybercrime. We also must understand how the information security means. So, what is information security? What is cybercrime security or cyber security, or we also call as information security? It's nothing but protecting informations and systems from various unauthorized access, misuse, damage, theft, destruction. The main goal of cyber criminals is usually to steal some information, manipulate data, disrupt the systems, and gain money or power. Now, information systems like these lack certain features, and the information security helps them prevent these attacks by implementing protective measures such as what we have currently is passwords, the encryptions, firewalls, antivirus softwares, and multi-factor authentication. And the end, what we try to do in order to avoid this all is creating security awareness. Now let us try to understand the architecture of defense, which we also call as the CIA triad. So what we have in this CIA triad is, it is one of the most important concepts in the information security. Now the CIA is not the intelligence agency which we generally talk about. It is, in cybersecurity, the CIA stands for confidentiality, integrity, and availability of the data. Now, what is confidentiality? If I try to deep down and see what is confidentiality, it means the information should only be accessible to the authorized persons. For example, now you have a bank account. Your bank password should only be known to you. Now, if a hacker steals that password, your confidentiality is compromised. Why? Because if he has a password, he also can see the data. The next is the integrity. What happens in this integrity is, or what is meant by this integrity is that the data which is there is incomplete. The information that is present, it should be remain accurate and unaltered. Example, you are part of some university. Just imagine if someone changes marks in the university database, or some transaction is altered in you have done a transaction of 100 rupees, but it shows 10,000 or 15,000, or you have sent to X person, it shows that you have sent to Y person. So in all these cases, if such thing happens, that is, integrity of that system is violated. Okay. Then the third is availability. What is this availability? It means systems and information should be accessible wherever needed or whenever needed. More of it is wherever and whenever it is needed. In this, suppose now you are having a server. An example, it is a hospital server, and now it is being attacked, and that doctors cannot access patient records. Then the availability of that system is affected. Now, let us try to see now, who are these cyber criminals? What do we understand by this cyber criminals? Who are the cyber criminals? Right? Now, who are they? Let us try to see over here. There is a different classification in which we see that there are so many cyber criminals are there. In general, if I talk about the definition of the cyber criminals, these are individuals or groups who use technology to commit some illegal activities. They can have different motives like financial gain, some type of revenge, a political agenda, espionage, someone can do for a fame or challenge. So these are the common things which we see. Now, who are the different types of cyber criminals that we generally see? The first is script kiddies. Now, what is this script kiddies? In script kiddies, you will see that they are the beginners with limited knowledge who use ready-made hacking tools which can be easily downloaded from the internet. Now, then comes the professional hackers. Now, who are these professional hackers? They are highly skilled individuals who conduct sophisticated attacks for financial gain, or they are part of some organized crime groups. So these are all called professional hackers. The third is the insider threats. Now, what is this insider threats is, you have employees or insiders who misuse authorized access to steal or leak some data from inside of that. Then fourth is the cyber terrorists. Now, the cyber terrorists are those persons, these attackers generally target the critical infrastructure or the government infrastructure to create fear and or to disrupt the services in the particular region or something like that. Then at the end, you will see we have something called as state sponsored attackers. Now, what are these state sponsored attackers is, these are some cyber attacks are backed by nations for espionage or surveillance, or for we also called as cyber warfare. So these are the various types of cyber attackers or cyber criminals which we generally classify in this field. Why is this cyber crime increasing day by day? Yes, why is this cyber crimes increasing day by day? The reason for increasing of cybercrime is one, more people have started using the internet, digital payments are growing, social media usage is rising, and many users lack basic cyber security or basic awareness on how to use the digital technology. Right now, today, even a small mistake like clicking a fake link or a false link can lead to a huge financial loss. That is what we are seeing in every day. Now, what are the things that we want to do or should we be doing in this particular host? So, if I talk about some tips in order to stay safe online, as a general, which we generally say is usage of strong passwords, enable two-factor authentication, never share OTPs, avoid suspicious links, update your software regularly, keep or verify unknown calls and messages, and use trusted antivirus software. Be cautious on social media. These are the some things which generally we talk about how things to be done. Now, what is essential over here is all this thing can be followed. But one has to understand that cybercrime is just not a technical issue. It is a social, legal, and a personal security issue. With this, one has to have the basic understanding of the cybercrime, and information security is the first step towards staying safe in this digital world. Now, if you have found this video useful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more cybersecurity awareness related content. Stay safe and stay alert.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe VNR Digital Learning Resource YouTube channel.